Baking for a Better Community is the title of my personal project, and my name is Kayla Beasley. There is my title screen, and there is my title picture. The goal for my project was to learn how to bake effectively and then be able to apply that learning to raise money for a food bank. The global context I think best fits my project is personal and cultural expression. I chose this project because I believe baking is a useful skill that can both benefit me and my family. It is also something that I am interested in and I've wanted to learn how to do for some time. I also wanted to challenge myself a little more and see if I could use my newly learned skill to better my community. The four criteria I used are be able to raise $200 for a food bank, be able to change a recipe and create something original, bake something independently, and bake at least 10 things over the course of this project. Throughout the completion of this project, I met all four of my criteria. One ATL skill that I utilized a lot while completing this project was learning how to collect, record, verify, and use a range of sources and data. I had to research recipes that I wanted to attempt as well as the charity that I wanted to donate to. I chose to organize everything I baked into a chart so that I could alter recipes and see the improvements that I made. It also helped to keep track of what I had already baked. I took some pictures of the products I made as well. So on the left side, you'll see two pictures of failed chocolate chip cookies, and then on the right side, you will see snickerdoodle cookies, peanut butter chocolate cookies, peanut butter cookies, red velvet cake, double chocolate cake, and carrot cake. Here's my baking chart, and it had to be cropped for the PowerPoint because the format didn't fit in PowerPoint, but both of these slides are on my final report. I decided to start raising money in my own neighborhood. I knocked on doors and had a conversation with my neighbors on why they should consider donating to their local food bank. I offered everybody who donated over $10 a box of a dozen sorted cookies. While going around to houses, I offered free samples of my homemade cookies so that it could serve as an incentive for people to donate. I collected donations through a GoFundMe I created and ended up raising $420 from my neighborhood alone. My mother's company, Hiscox, has a matching gift program, meaning that they will match every donation made to a charity by 100%. So the total amount of money that ended up going to the Atlanta Community Food Bank was $840. On the right, you'll see a picture of my fundraiser. And this part of my project connects to my global context because I used creativity to find a way to fundraise money, and I used creativity while creating my GoFundMe page. On the left, you'll see a picture of the sample packs that I handed out to people while trying to incentivize them to donate. On the right, you'll see a picture of me holding the dozen cookies when I was going to deliver them. And on the left again, you'll see all the dozens of cookies that are packaged already and have ribbons on them. Before I began fundraising, I had to choose a charity I wished to donate to. I organized my research on both charities and recipes into a research chart. I ended up choosing the Atlanta Community Food Bank because it was the closest food bank that was a part of the Feeding America Network organization. That is the nation's largest domestic hunger relief organization, and this network works to distribute over 67 million meals across the U.S. yearly. And on the right is my donation receipt. According to the site, my contribution of $840 will provide 3,360 meals to families in need across Atlanta. You'll see my research chart in these slides, and it had to be cropped for the PowerPoint, but they are both in my final report as well. My project completed my overall goal and my four criteria. I learned how to bake and tracked my progress in a chart, and I was able to apply my new skill and raise money for charity. I was able to alter recipes, bake something independently, bake at least 10 things, and ended up raising over double my original goal. This project taught me how to manage my time and how to better communicate with people in my community. I believe the most interesting feature of my project is the pictures I took of my baked products because it really shows my progress. If I could go back and do something different, I would begin to collect donations sooner because I believe I would be able to raise more money that way. Thank you for listening. That's the end of my personal project.